Thank you, gentlelady. The gentleman from New York, Mr. Morelle, is recognized for comments on the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank the gentlelady for advancing the amendment. Just briefly, because I made some comments in opening remarks about the situation we find ourselves in. You know, 65% of age eligible Americans voted in the presidential election. That means a third of every person in the United States who could have voted chose not to. I would think that the Congress should be more concerned about the third of all Americans who didn't vote, rather than continuing to try without any evidence to scare people into believing that elections are not safe and secure. And of that 154 roughly million Americans who voted in the last presidential election in 2024, 45 million voted by mail. 45 million people. And I have not, in the years that I've been engaged in government, have not heard anyone broadly claim that there's widespread fraud among people who vote by mail. I've never heard that before. It's brand new. Well, I was going to get to that. Thank you. You want the microphones, or you can carry on again? So I found it startling that the president, who as I indicated earlier, has no role in the Constitution in voting. That's done by the states, time, manner, place, set by the states, and Congress, us, may intervene, but it doesn't give a role to the president, who's continued to say without evidence that there's fraud in all manner of elections. So this is really distressing. I would think that we would focus all of our energies in making certain that every single American citizen exercise the franchise. That is what makes this democracy so extraordinary, so exceptional. And we will lose it if we spend all our time trying to exclude people from exercising the franchise instead of embracing it. That's truly how we will maximize the amazing power of this democracy, is have everyone participate. And as my friend Mr. Pocan nudges me, I said a few weeks ago publicly, when the president was opining that there's widespread fraud, without, of course, any evidence, because we live in an evidence-free zone around the White House these days. So just say things with no evidence, nothing to point to, which suggests that you're possibly even close to being right, or that there's any reason for you to be concerned about this. But when the president takes advice from Vladimir Putin on elections, this is a very, very dark day in America. I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat, a progressive, a conservative. It doesn't matter to me. I will say this: we all benefit, and our communities all benefit, when every single American votes and participates in this democracy, and we don't take advice from dictators about how to run democracy in America. So I strongly urge support of the amendment, and with that, Mr. Chair, I yield back.